What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity NC, and I'm still your current WWE pay-per-view champion. I should be the forever champ. That's going to be my new gimmick. I call it that.
Mm.
Uh, I'm joined by my friend, co-host, the graduate is his gimmick. Introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Christian, talking about some SmackDown. Go Steelers.
Go
Um,
Steelers!
it wasn't much, I like Roman Reigns being in the card, but wasn't much other than that.
Yeah, not like we said off air, not really a lot took place in this episode. A lot of like some surprises, but mainly just the basic episode of SmackDown, right? Uh,
hmm
but this SmackDown is live on October 19th, 2024 in Columbia, South Carolina. We're heading towards Halloween. Are you dressing up? What are you doing?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably nothing.
Are you gonna like? Are you like one of those people who like dresses up all the time, or you don't do it?
I did it like once for like a
Okay.
party in high school.
Okay. I want to do some kind of Halloween episode. If we're doing it, we got to do it this week, so I'll let you know. But
Yeah, I know.
I still have, hopefully I can find it. I still have my little costume of a wrestler that I'm gonna be. So get excited, everybody, for that. Uh, so the Bloodline come out to start SmackDown. And Solo Sikoa says, I'm the man that created a bigger and stronger bloodline. Roman Reigns can't do nothing about it. Jimmy can't either. Jimmy goes to Raw to get Jey's help, but Jey wants nothing to do with it. These beatdowns will continue unless Roman Reigns comes out and acknowledges me. That's when Intercontinental Champion Jey Uso comes out. Jey says, What's up, little bro? I promise I'm not out here to fight you. At the end of the day, you're still my brother. Think about what you're doing to the family. I left the family to be my own man. That Ula Fala is earned, not taken. If you want to end Roman Reigns' power, then do it. Just don't ruin the family. So it says, I'm trying to unite the family. Stop calling me little bro. I'm your tribal chief now. But there's always a spot in the bloodline for you and Roman. Are you in or not or out? Jay said, if what you're saying is true, why did you go get them? Next time I see you, it's gonna be different. So Jay, of course, putting the blame on Tama Tonga, Loa, and Jacob Fatu. Do you think Solo is really trying to unite the family, or do you think he's actually trying to just infiltrate and start his own thing? Obvious answer here.
First off, I'm just surprised that Jey Uso was on the show.
Yeah,
I I didn't expect him to be on the show, but this was the part that popped me was when he was like, and if Jacob keeps looking at me like that, I'm gonna slap the shit like or
oh yeah,
that
sorry.
was cool as shit.
Yeah,
But there's something that we missed, right? Jey Uso said there's a reason why we stayed away from Jacob. We
yeah.
didn't get that reason, so I'm curious to see why. But um,
Maybe they're pertaining to like because even before he came, like I think Cody might have said that he was like super dangerous and that no one would want to be near him because of his like, I guess he's not allowed in some countries and shit.
yeah,
So
because he's a
he was
criminal.
referencing that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a real life criminal. That's why.
Well, we have a couple of weeks. We talked
But this
about
was a
this.
good segment. This was really good. I like the rawness, the family. Like this
Hmm.
was really good.
Yeah, I liked it too. It's just, I feel like, unless they start to do something with it, it's just like the repetitive stuff. And we'll get there because we do see Jay again later on in the night. We have a number one contenders triple threat match, DIY versus the Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly here. There's some confusion in this match. Uh, the Street Profits hits a doomsday blockbuster onto Austin Theory, and then DIY and Street Profits pin A-Town pretty deadly there. Why I say Austin Theory? Austin Theory's on this match. It's fucking Kip Wilson that got hit with the fucking Doomsday Blockbuster. But anyways, the ending comes when DIY and um, Street Profits get the pinfall, but the referee counts the win for DIY. I didn't really care about this. I was confused by this
I
ending.
don't
So
like DIY. They're so awful. So awful.
yeah, they do the same stuff. They haven't really. They've been now on the main roster for a while, and there really hasn't been any not improvement, but they really haven't done anything to make a difference on the roster. We see Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso arrive, and they run into Jey backstage. Roman tells Jey he's proud of him. The whole family is, and Jey says no heat. So Jey again does not want to work with Roman or Jimmy, but I just don't understand why. Like, obviously, if you want to stop, he doesn't want to stop Roman. He said it, right? He told Solo to go after him. But if you want to, you're going to have to team up with Roman eventually. Just make it work. Like I know they have to tell the story and make it dramatic and more compelling, but we all know he's going to work with Roman and Jimmy. So, but we then see Piper Niven with Chelsea Green take on Lash Legend with Jakira Jackson. And Lash did really good stuff in this match. She slams Piper Niven and lands a pump kick. And then Lash hits a really cool modified slam, and Lash Legend gets the victory. And after the match, Legend and Jakira sort of taunt the women's tag champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Did you care about this?
Yeah. Wait. Did I hear about what? What was it?
Lash Legend and Piper Niven.
No, they're gonna fight on
They did
SmackDown.
fight.
Oh yeah, that they. Oh yeah, I didn't watch too much of it, but I saw it. Yeah. They're gonna move Last Legend up soon. I mean, I spoke really good about her ever since I've seen her. The first time I saw her in that match, I forget where it was, maybe Battleground. It was like that women's match, like they did like the gauntlet for like the women's title. It
Mm-hmm.
was a long time ago. It might have been 2 years ago, but it was or last year. But it was she impressed me. Um, and she's good. She's good. Yeah. Um, I'm surprised they're making the main roster appearances though. But I think they're trying to get some buzz for NXT. Just moving to different networks.
I
So
really like Lash, even when she, I mean, she's still a part of NXT, but I do really enjoy her and think she is, um, sorry, I'm getting distracted by something. I think she is really great as just a singles competitor on her own. Like keeps improving in the ring. And I do think I would like to see her and Jade Cargill go at it, just the two of them, or even
oh
Bianca.
hell yeah.
I
I
mean,
need my
even
Bianca and Jade match. I can't wait for that.
definitely.
Hopefully they can do something good with it where Bianca's the heel.
I
That
think that they definitely will, man. They definitely will. Jimmy Uso tells Roman Reigns backstage that he needs to talk to Jey. Roman says, "We already saw Jey and he made it clear. We tried. It's time to do it my way. I'm going to fix it tonight. I'm going to acknowledge Solo." So Roman makes a promise to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as his tribal chief, and we'll discuss that when we cover later on when he comes out. WWE Champion Cody Rhodes comes out. Cody says, "What if Goldberg fought Stone Cold Steve Austin? What if Harley Race fought, or I think he said Nick Bockwinkel fought Ric Flair?" He's talking about dream matches, and he basically says his match with Gunther is a dream match. He said most people are terrified of Gunther, but I wouldn't bet against me. You and I have gotten to know each other. When I came back, I wanted the Cena schedule. I have bled, sweat, and paid the price. The reason I think I'm leaving Crown Jewel as champion is because I need my daughter to know that you play the game to win. I'd like to invite Gunther here next week. I'd like to ask him his reasons for this match, and I'd like to ask him what he would like to talk about. So, did this get you any more pumped up for their match at Crown Jewel? Because that's the whole point of these promos, right?
I don't get the point of this fucking the match at all.
It's just like they did at the old Survivor Series, just the match to have the match. Really,
Yeah, like
no other reason for it. But I I'm sure it will be a decent match, but when you
Yeah.
have
Oh
this
yeah, of
type,
course.
you don't think so?
No, I said of course.
Oh yeah, but just the build up for it is not going to be too good. And I think we're only, isn't it like this Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't got a lot of time. We then get the Kevin Owens video that he posted on his social media platforms. He says, I've been in WWE for 10 years. I had a lot of ups and downs. For me not to come to SmackDown where I belong because what I did to Cody Rhodes is ridiculous. That makes me ask myself how I'm valued. Randy Orton, I can't believe how you could betray me like that. I thought we were different. So he doesn't really explain his attack. He just says he's upset that he got suspended and that Randy would turn on him. What did you think of that video promo there?
Um, I I kind of like Kevin Owens better as a heel to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of obviously what they're going for.
Yep.
Um, I didn't mind it. It was it's gonna ultimately have to lead a match between them two, so that's gonna be good. I can't wait till Randy finally turns on Cody. I think this is gonna be the way they do it eventually. Um, but he could have done that in the ring.
Yeah. I it's gonna be a good match. And I think Kevin Owens will fight Randy Orton at Crown Jewel. We see Randy Orton. He wants to fight Kevin Owens at that pay-per-view. All this says we can't do that right now because it's coming from up above. And Orton goes, I guess I know who I need to talk to. Obviously referencing Triple H. Triple H will make the match happen. And we'll probably see it. And I'm excited for Orton and Kevin Owens. I'm also excited about this. We have a triple threat number one contenders match, A-Town Down Under versus Los Lotharios versus the Motor City Machine Guns, who are making their debut here on SmackDown
It
tonight.
was cool seeing them on
Yeah,
WWE.
huge TNA tag team. Both TNA was Chris Sabin a world champion? Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Same
Yeah.
with Alex Shelley. Chris Sabin, dude, he's been in the business for 20 years. Has never
Yeah.
seen a company other than TNA.
Yep, his X Division matches are really great.
Oh my
So
God, the
Motor City
best.
Machine Guns get the win with a splash neckbreaker combo to Angelo. And Los Lotharios did really good in this match, but we knew with Motor City Machine Guns debuting, obviously they were going to be the ones to get the win here on SmackDown. But we're both excited because I know you're a big TNA guy and I'm a
Hmm.
fan of their work. So hopefully they get more camera time than that basic match, but good to see them here in WWE. Um, we see Andrade and Carmelo Hayes fight backstage, and Carmelo hits Andrade with a pair of brass knuckles. They're going to meet next week, and WWE United States Champion LA Knight is going to be the special guest referee for that contest. I don't really care. Not a big fan of LA Knight. Not a fan of these two fighting for the sixth fucking time. But I guess that's what they're doing. Uh, Next up, this is an interesting match. WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax and Candice LeRae are teaming up when Indy Hartwell is in their corner against Naomi and Bayley because Tiffany Stratton is sick. Um, Indy pushes Bayley into the ring post, and Candice lands a lion salt to Bayley to get the victory for her team. I was surprised that Candice got the victory over Bayley like that, but what did you think?
We've seen this, like you said, we've seen this match so many times. I got distracted. We've seen this match so many times. Um, but there's no other. You're talking about Bailey Nia, right? Yeah. Or wait,
We're
what?
talking. Well, we're talking about how Candice was teaming with Nia, and Candice beat
That's
Bayley.
right. Bailey was. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Well, you gotta think about it. The SmackDown division really doesn't have anybody, women wise. They're not. I've seen some things online, but it's not rumored that Charlotte Flair won't be back until maybe the Royal Rumble. So that's really all they have is Nia Jax, and I believe that's why she's champion because she's not the greatest. She's not anything special,
She's
but
not like most girls.
she's big. She has size. She's a bitch. She's good on the mic.
She should join the Bloodline after she.
I agree 100%.
Well, we've come to our final segment of the night. Roman Reigns comes out. Roman says, maybe for the last time, acknowledge me. After he says that, Solo Sikoa comes out. Roman says, "You say the bloodline is stronger now, but I don't see it. After we lost in the summer and we stand divided like this, I told my dad that I could fix this. All I want to do is put us back in the promised land. What do I got to do to fix this?" And Solo says, "All you have to do is acknowledge me." Roman says, "I acknowledge you." And Solo says, "I need you to acknowledge me as your tribal chief or else." Roman says, "Or else what?" And then Solo says, "There he is. You never changed. I'll never change either." And then the Bloodline come out and they beat up Roman Reigns. Jimmy Uso tries to make the save, but they are attacked as well. And like a normal episode of SmackDown ends, the Bloodline destroys Roman Reigns here. What are your thoughts on that final segment here?
And this is the way you want to end it. It's it's your best segment. It's your best people. You have to end it like this. Like I said with Jey, I love the raw, authentic, it being family, it being realistic, it being real. Um, there's a couple of things I want to see in the future. I want to see Solo Sikoa versus Jacob. I want to see Roman Reigns versus Jacob. Again, I don't try to believe too much of the backstage, you know, dirt sheets that I see online, specifically Twitter, but I've seen, Booker T trying to sign Zilla Fatu, who's the son of Umaga. So, um, there might be another Bloodline member still yet to debut. So, it's gonna make this interesting. I believe they're gonna set up a Bloodline War game. I think Sami Zayn will be the one to convince Jey Uso. And it really surprised me with this segment, right? Because there was a lot of people at the end saying, I actually thought Jey Uso was going to come to his senses and maybe come out, but he didn't come out at all. And somebody posted after the match, it was like, damn, Jay's really, because he had a dark match right after that segment. And the comments were like, damn, Jey Uso's really done with Roman and Jimmy because he went out there and had a dark match and didn't even save his Sam. So I think Sammy will be the one to be like, hey, go, go do it for Jimmy at least. Maybe fuck Roman still, but do it for Jimmy.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Like Jay needs to like don't my point earlier was like, why are you even gonna come out if you're not gonna actually help them? It's like, what is the point of threatening Solo and you're not gonna do anything? It's like either put up or shut up, you know? Either you like Roman or you don't. And I know he doesn't, but Roman is the one that's gonna be able to stop the bloodline. So but with that, we have covered all this episode of SmackDown. We are on the road to Crown Jewel, so we've got another Raw. We've got NXT Halloween Havoc coming up soon. A lot of stuff coming your way. So until next time, everybody stay safe and stay uncensored.